Good morning, it's Robert Wink with eXp Realty. Today is April 22nd, 2022, and we're going to talk about 9 ways to sell your home fast for the most money. I'm going to tell you I've sold a few homes moving across country, being in the military, and there's 5 million things going on. From I'm trying to sell my home, I have 3 kids up in Kansas City when I was an Army recruiter. Then I'm trying to move down to Fort Hood, Texas. There's a lot going on. It's a lot very stressful. So when it comes time to sell a home, there's 9 things that you kind of want to look for. And number one is make it feel like home. Not your home, anybody's home. Take up all the pictures. But you're going to pretty much a minimalist lifestyle so people could sit there and look at it and see if it's the right home for themselves. Can they imagine themselves moving in? Is it clean? Is the clutter gone, the junk gone? And I'm not calling your stuff junk, but if you have a pink fluffy sofa, that's pretty tailored to you. One of my neighbors actually has roosters. That's tailored to her style. You want to keep it as generic as possible so they understand. Number two, curb appeal. I still own a landscaping company, and there's actually a individual that I used to know that used to rob homes. He would sit there and tell me when he'd go jog. He's downtown Dallas area, he'd go for a jog. And so he'd go jog, and it's about curb appeal. If you have a horrible yard, guess what? He's not even going to entertain you because you have nothing in your house. If you can't keep up your yard, you cannot keep up your house. So it's the same in real estate sales. Your curb appeal matters. The colors matter. So make sure you have your curb appeal looks great. So when somebody's walking up there, they feel like they own the home, like they're moving in. Number three, you got to maintain order. You got to make sure that you're not neglecting things, keeping things cleaned up. Because when it's time to show your home or you get that calling saying, hey, someone's gonna come see your house at this time, you want to make sure your laundry's done. You want to make sure all the dishes are picked up. And it's a very strict regiment of making sure everything is nice and tidy and cleaned up. Number four, be honest. What I mean by be honest is, what are you trying to sell your home for? What's the reason why? And also the inspection. Prior to the inspection, a realtor is going to ask you to fill out the forms of disclosing everything within regard to your house. Disclose everything. If you have paperwork for it, disclose it. It's better to have over disclosed than not disclosed enough. Number five, price your house right. I was working with a client the other day. He wants to sell his home for $450,000. That's not realistic. The average home in his area was for $336,000. So as a realtor, when realtors look at homes and they're going to sell them, they sit there and go, what year is your house? Go back 5 years, go forward 5 years. So they're looking at roughly a 10-year span of when your home was built. And then they go, what is your square footage? How many bedrooms? How many baths? Do you have, what's your square footage to also your garage? Do you have a pool? This is all taken into account. And what a realtor is going to do is look for similar properties in the area based off those parameters. However, what's going to put that home to that $450,000 price home compared to the 320, 330,000? This guy actually had a generator, actually a very big generator. He also, that if the power shut off, it would automatically start on. He also had solar panels. Some people, solar panels don't sell homes. There's leasing issues with that and credit. So just kind of be cognizant of that. But there's always upgrades somebody has in the home. So he may have heated floors. It may be heated floors, air conditioning. I mean, it's a smart home. So there's so many things you have to look at when it comes to selling your home and pricing it right. That's where a good real estate agent will communicate with you and say, this is what the numbers say. This is reality. How do we price you above that? Let's look in the area and see what's been selling. Next thing is promote your house. Mate, you're going to be the biggest advocate of selling your home. You're going to sit there and discuss, hey, I'm selling my home. You can tell all your neighbors, tell all your friends. Make sure it's on Facebook, LinkedIn, everywhere you can post it, post it. You want to promote your house. Tell the story of your house, why it's a great home. But that's the key, is your real estate agent should be discussing to you a marketing plan, how they plan on marketing it. A lot of people think, oh, they threw it on the MLS, it went to Zillow, went to realtor.com, and somebody came by, take pictures. They use their phone to take pictures, and it's a hot market, it's going to sell. I'm going to tell you, that's not how I like to sell homes. What I always recommend is professional photography, drone footage, and a 3D tour. I can get more people in your home off a 3D tour because it mitigates drive time. Just an idea. It lets you stay in your home longer as well, because you're not having to run in and out. Next thing is number 7, give the folks a feel of your neighborhood. How many pools do you have? How far is food, libraries? How far is the mall? What's going on in your community? Community events. Everybody says the home will sell themselves. You're right, but a community will sell a home much faster. Prime example, there's another realtor I know, does work in Fort Worth and Dallas area. There was a shooting, and he actually went and door knocked on all their doors, got 2 homes to put up for sale because there was a shootout. Go figure. That's what he did. Know your neighborhood. Next thing is number 8, make yourself available. If something's going on, communicate. Find out what's going on. If the house needs to be available for somebody to walk through, do you have somebody available to watch pets? It's about making yourself available and being able to juggle this tough schedule. And number 9, finally, partner with a real estate agent. We're not all experts in what we do. I believe I have a very strong knowledge of the real estate market, especially here in Denton, Texas, Roanoke, Texas, what's going on, Louisville, South Lake, etc. But I don't have the expertise in North Carolina or Georgia. I am not an attorney, so I don't have an expertise in human resource law, even though I'm very familiar with it. We all have an expertise. So if you're a doctor, be a doctor. It's why you hire a realtor. If you're a mechanic, be a mechanic. They are your advisor. They're your professional guidance to help you through this process. So trust your real estate agent, get to know them, make sure there's that trust factor and that gut feeling that you have. Other than that, that's the best thing I can tell you on the 9 things to sell your home quickly. Number 1, make it feel like home. Number 2, curb appeal. Number 3, maintain order. Make sure it keeps clean. 4, be honest on your disclosures. 5, you got price the house right. Some people will price it low for that bidding war. Some will price it high to drop the negotiations. A realtor will be able to tell you what the market is and what's going on. Next is number 6, promote your house. That's a real estate marketing plan. The realtor should have a plan in place. Number 7, give the folks a feel of community. Sell your community first, sell your home second. Next, number 8, make yourself available. Be available to answer questions. Be available to communicate. And that's just time management. And number 9, finally, partner with a great real estate agent that understands you, your busy schedule, what you're trying to do, where you're trying to go, and how they're going to help you resolve your problems with the least amount of headache. Because time is money, money is time. And their job is to make sure that you're stress-free during this time. So if you have any questions regarding real estate, reach out to Robert Wink at eXp Realty. Don't forget to like, share this page, and also leave a comment.